What's up, Mustangs? Welcome back to another weekly Mustang Mashup, where we will be covering upcoming games and events. I'm Grayson Bowen, and I'm a staff reporter on the Marquette Messenger.
And I'm Tionna Merritte, and I'm a staff reporter of the Messenger.
Today, varsity baseball plays Eureka at home.
Off campus, varsity boys tennis will compete against Ladue at 4:30, and at the same time, varsity lacrosse and varsity boys water polo compete at Summit.
At 5:30, varsity volleyball will compete against Webster Groves away.
Tomorrow, varsity girls soccer plays Eureka at 6 at home.
Tomorrow and Friday, boys track will compete at the Patriot Classic starting at 4 p.m. each day.
Tomorrow through Saturday, girls water polo will compete at the Lafayette tournament.
This Friday, varsity lacrosse will compete at home against Eureka at 4:30.
On Friday, varsity baseball will travel to Howell to compete at 4:30.
Friday and Saturday, varsity boys volleyball will compete in the Lafayette tourney.
Boys golf competes in the Rockwood Quad Saturday at Aberdeen, and girls track will compete at Parkway South for the Victoria Reeves Invite at 10 a.m.
Also on Saturday, varsity baseball plays DeSmet at 10 a.m. at home, and varsity boys tennis has individual districts. On Monday, varsity lacrosse competes at Lafayette at 5:45, and varsity boys golf competes at the conference meet Crescent Farms.
On Tuesday, varsity baseball competes against Lafayette at 4:30 at home. Varsity lacrosse will also be on campus, competing against Francis Howell at 6.
Varsity girls water polo will compete at Lafayette at 6:30 Tuesday.
In other news, tonight Orchestra is hosting a concert at 7 p.m. in the theater. Band has their concert tomorrow night in the theater, also at 7.
Prom is Saturday at Plaza Frontenac. This is a junior-senior event only. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. No admittance after 8. Don't forget to bring your ticket. Tickets are not available at the door.
AP testing begins Monday and continues through May 16th. If you are taking an AP test, check in with your teacher and figure out when your test is. And that's a wrap for this week's Mustang Mashup. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at your MHSNews.
Continue watching to check out co-executive producer Stephan Bosnjak's coverage of Special Olympics.
Today we're at Marquette High School for this year's annual Special Olympics, and I play the character Hans from Frozen. Marquette Theater Company is dressed up as Disney characters. I got involved last year. I've been involved with theater for a long time, and then I saw what was happening my first year here at Marquette, and I said I really want to dress up, and it looked like lots of fun. The feeling is just fantastic to interact with the kids. They love seeing the different costumes and characters that we're in, and just seeing them smile really brightens our day up and inspires us to go talk to other kids around here. Anyone who can get involved in any way, specifically MTC and dressing up as characters, I would highly recommend doing it. And if you can't do this, I'd get involved in any other way possible here for the Special Olympics.
They love it so much. I think it's a big hit. They love seeing people that they watch on their television, and they look up to them, and I think it's really cool that they're seeing that in person, and I think it makes them really happy and excited to be here.
How much fun are you having today?
Good.
What's it like to see all these princesses?
The princesses is a doll.
The snowman!
Yes! Look, he was here. Look, I saw the snowman.
Do you get happy when you see Olaf?
Yes. Let's go, Mustang.
Let's go, Mustang!